I have been excited to make it this far into the tutorial series. This video is more for the artists in the crowd as you will need a pressure-sensitive tablet. You may also need the artistic ability of a 4-year-old and can draw stickmen as well, but I'll leave that one with you. In this video, as we careen through the documentation of Blender 4, we are having an introductory look at the grease pencil. If you like content like this, please help us to keep going by supporting the channel. To do so, please like and subscribe. Grease pencil is a Blender object in and of itself. It accepts the drawing information from a mouse or pressure-sensitive stylus and places it in 3D space. As a collection of points which are defined as a stroke, the grease pencil object can be used to make traditional 2D animation, cutout animation, motion graphics, or used it as storyboard tool among other things. Draw to your heart's desires. I think of it kind of like those real-life 3D pens, but without the consequences of messing up. While still in layout mode, let's delete the cube mesh object. Pressing Shift-A, we see the option for grease pencil here. Now let's switch to draw mode, and as you can see, if you just draw, you are drawing in 3D space perpendicular to the view that you're at. Strokes are created in draw mode, which requires a new keyframe in the animation timeline for the grease pencil object. We haven't talked about the animation timeline much, but we can essentially make an animation here. You will notice that if you are drawing and move the timeline along, if you start drawing again, the drawing disappears. This is because if you have auto keyframe enabled, you have created a new keyframe for this drawing. You have to keep this in mind when drawing. You can always move it back, but you can make animations this way. Existing strokes can then be adjusted in edit mode and sculpt mode. Finally, artists can apply materials, modifiers, lighting, and visual effects to strokes. We won't talk about that this lesson, but you can do it. Artists can add grease pencil to any existing Blender scene, or start with a 2D animation template. The template offers some pre-configured options that are helpful for animation and storyboarding. Here's something you can play with before the next video. To create a new Blender file using the 2D animation project template. To do this, you can go to File, New 2D Animation, or you can do it from the splash screen. Note the following pre-configured setup for the 2D animation template. 2D animation is the default active workspace. You can change the color of the surface background as well if the white is too much. To do so, go World Properties, Surface, Background, Color. Render Properties, Color Management is set to Standard. The drawing plane is set to Front, XZ. There is no reason to really adjust this as far as I can see if you are working in 2D, but also, if you happen to pan out of the camera, just press numpad 0 to get back into camera view. The line and fill layers along with some stroke materials are already configured for grease pencil. And lastly, the animation timeline will automatically create a new keyframe when grease pencil is used on empty frames. Have fun doodling. We will look at the tools and more in the next video. And that will do it for this video. If you enjoyed this content, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. And thanks for making it all the way through the video. Please join us in the next one. See you next time.